Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to be solving another question from the chapter 12 of the Johnston textbook. And in this question we have the astronauts who landed on the moon during the Apollo 15, 16, and 17 missions, and they brought back a large collection of rocks to the Earth. And knowing that the rocks weighed 139 pounds when they were on the moon, so that's the first given that we have in this question. So the weight of the rocks on the moon was 139 pounds. And in the A part, we need to determine the weight of the rocks on Earth. So we are looking for the weight on Earth. We have to figure this out. And also the mass of the rocks in slugs. So we have to find the mass. As we can see, the mass of the rock would be the same regardless of being on Earth or moon or anywhere else, and it's actually weight that is affected by the acceleration of gravity. Also, we have one more given at the end of this question, that the acceleration of the gravity on the moon is 5.3 foot per square second. So the formula that we have in here is basically, we know our weight is equal to mass times acceleration of gravity if we are talking about moon. So the weight of the moon will be mass times acceleration of the gravity on the moon, and if we have weight on Earth, we have the same mass, we only have different acceleration of gravity on Earth. And regarding the units, if we want to do a quick recap, so we have mass times acceleration of gravity. So if we use kilogram for our mass and meter per square second for the acceleration of gravity, we'll get the weight in newtons. And we have another unit that is very common in this kind of question, and we usually sometimes we see the weight in pound, and if we go with this unit, our mass will be in slug, and the unit that we have for gravity would be foot per square seconds. So if we look at all the units in here, we see that our G is foot per square seconds, our weight is on pound, and the question is asking for finding the mass in slugs too. So it seems that we are dealing with this one in here, and let's see what we can do. So first of all, let's find the mass. From the first equation over here, we have mass, weight of the moon over the acceleration of gravity on the moon. So basically our mass will be the weight, which is 139 pounds, and acceleration of gravity on Earth is also a given in the question, 5.3 foot per square second, and from here our mass will be 26.2 slugs. So that was the B part of the question where we needed to find the mass, and in the A part we have to find the weight of the rock on the Earth. Now that we have the mass, it's pretty easy to find the weight of the rock on Earth, which is mass times acceleration of gravity on Earth. And we know that the acceleration of gravity on Earth is 32.2 foot per square second, and the other unit that we have based on meter per square second would be 9.81 meter per square seconds. But as I mentioned, we are dealing with these units in here. So the weight on the Earth would be mass, which is 26.2 slugs times 32.2, and that's going to give us 844 pounds, and that would be the weight of the rocks on the Earth. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this question. Hope you guys find it helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.